Live, this is News Channel 8 at 6 on your side.
This is a very difficult day for our entire community and specifically for the members of the Tampa Police Department.
Killed in the line of duty, a Tampa police officer is believed to have risked his own life to protect others from a wrong-way driver.
When you look at someone who's earned 7 life-saving awards, it's no surprise that he would take such swift action and do this.
Tonight, the Bay Area mourns the loss of a true hero, Master Patrol Officer Jesse Madsen.
Good evening, I'm Keith Cate.
And I'm Stacy Scheibel. Thank you for joining us. Officer Madsen worked for the Tampa Police Department for 16 and a half years. He was also a U.S. Marine.
The police chief says that it appears he veered into oncoming traffic to stop a wrong-way driver on I-275 right around 1 o'clock this morning. Both the officer and the wrong-way driver were killed. We have team coverage for you on Officer Madsen's life and legacy. We begin with Jeff Patterson live near the scene of the crash.
Good evening. The accident happened right there. The site marked by a single orange traffic cone. The guardrail is demolished and there's a charge space on the ground. Witnesses tell me it was a very violent crash and 2 people who live right here ran outside to try and help.
This is what the accident scene looked like just after 1 a.m. A Tampa police cruiser and another car collided here after the officer responded to 911 calls about a wrong-way driver heading south on the northbound side of 275.
I was getting my shoes on and I heard a really big bang.
John Lester and a neighbor heard the crash.
So I ran back inside and grabbed my trauma bag.
Lester is not a trained paramedic, but he keeps a bag for emergencies, and he knew this accident was bad.
It shook the windows. He hit so hard.
Police believe 25-year-old Joshua Daniel Montague of Golden, Colorado, entered 275 at Bush Boulevard heading the wrong way. 45-year-old veteran police officer Jesse Madsen heard the call from dispatch and did what he could to head off the wrong-way driver.
We have reason to believe that he veered into this oncoming car to protect others. That is what we have gathered through some of our witnesses, some of our investigation.
John Lester was there seconds after the crash.
I've never seen that many car parts. The car exploded. That was probably one of the worst accidents I've ever seen in my life.
He says there was nothing anyone could have done to help.
When we got up to the fence, the officer had just gotten to the vehicle, the first officer, and we realized that he was gone.
Tampa police are now investigating to find out where the wrong-way driver was before this crash and what he might have been doing that led up to this. Reporting live in Tampa, Jeff Patterson, 8 on your side.
And Officer Madsen's colleagues lined the road and saluted as his body was escorted to the medical examiner's office. His death, a major loss, of course, for the Tampa Police Department. He had received 7 life-saving awards in his 16-and-a-half-year career with TPD. 8 on your side's Olivia Steen joins us live outside police headquarters with more on his legacy. Olivia.
Well, Officer Jesse Madsen will now join the other officers listed on this memorial outside of TPD. I was told that he was the ideal officer and will always be remembered.
There isn't a person that doesn't walk through there that isn't telling a Jesse story right now about exactly how much they admired and loved him. And
Danny Alvarez with the Police Benevolent Association says Officer Jesse Madsen was everything you'd want in a public servant.
He served in the Marine Corps. He served overseas. He's a decorated combat veteran. He also served the Florida National Guard. He served with 3 different police agencies until he settled here at the Tampa Police Department. So service was nothing new to him.
He put his life on the line several times, saving others from medical calls to domestic violence. And get this, we covered a shooting here at this nightclub, Hollywood Nights, back in 2012, where this ex-Marine used his own quick clot combat gauze to save the victim from bleeding out. And on Tuesday morning, he made the ultimate sacrifice, stopping a wrong-way driver on Interstate 275 with his own vehicle, leaving behind his family, friends, and everyone who loved him.
The realization that, one of their great friends is gone, and one of those people that they admired and looked forward to, they'll never answer the phone, never text back. They just talked to him yesterday, and now they're trying to make sense of this tragedy.
And And the PBA is also selling T-shirts that will look similar to this one. They will have his name on the back, and all of the proceeds will go straight to his family. You can find out how to get one of those on WFLA.com. Live in Tampa, Olivia Steen, 8 on your side.
Officer Madsen is the third law enforcement officer to die in a traffic-related crash this year. In January, Sergeant Brian Levine was killed after deputies say a suspect intentionally crashed into the driver's side of his cruiser. He was just one shift away from retirement. Levine leaves behind a wife, 2 children, and one of them works for the sheriff's office. Then in February, this is Pinellas County Deputy Michael Magley. He was putting out stop sticks when the sheriff says a fleeing suspect lost control and struck the deputy's vehicle. That collision pinned Magley under the cruiser, killing him. The 30-year-old leaves behind a wife and 2 children. And then, of course, we've talked about here this morning, early this morning, Officer Jesse Madsen killed after veering into some oncoming traffic, likely to save others from a wrong-way driver on Interstate 275. The 45-year-old is a U.S. Marine who had worked for the Tampa Police Department for 16.5 years. Madsen leaving behind a wife and 3 children. Now, if you would like to donate to Madsen's family, we've put some information about that on our WFLA app. We'll keep you updated on the funeral plans for this fallen hero.